It actually lines up with our ELers. They have done a great job picking out the different goals and targets that we are supposed to be teaching in 5th grade in our science curriculum.
I'm a hike leader, so I have a group of kids out on the trail, and I teach them everything from geology to natural and cultural history and ecology of the area.
I would say they all have different backgrounds at different levels depending on the school system they come from, the towns they come from, that kind of stuff, just experiences they've had in their lives.
First, when we got here, we took all our bags up there and they did skits of the rules, so they didn't name them off like, this is one rule, this is another. It's like, okay, we're gonna do a skit, you guys have to try and guess what it is.
We are heading out on the trail and we're on the trail all day long. We do various lessons and games that talk about the community in the forest here.
It's exciting because we get to do real hands-on science while they're up here, and I think it really augments their classroom experience. And the chaperones are always just in awe of the place.
You want to see it?
They have a system set up where there's an adult behind the kids and one in front, so you never lose track of them.
Well, we try and help the leader, the group leader, maintain a sense of order with the kids. And since she or he doesn't know the students in particular, you know, we know their first names and we know their background and we know their behavior. We just act as a sort of instructional assistants when we're up here.
So big, chocolate. The coolest experience was when we were down at the beach and we were making the rock piles and pushing the glacier down and making a U valley.
We had lunches on the trails, and for dinner we had pizza with salad and stuff, and it was really good.
There's so much available from our farmers. We have great, delicious organic apples that we get that are a treat through the day, and we have pasta, and we eat all kinds of really, really good, energizing food, and I provide lots of variety too, so people don't get bored with what they're eating.
Hey, what are you looking?
So we have usually a night walk one night.
It was fun to walk, but a little scary because there might be creatures out there. And with my friends, they put the flashlights. That's why they don't scare me so much.
And then a ranger program, and the ranger program talks about mammals, and they bring out really cool skulls.
So, what do we have here, guys?
And they learn how to kind of predict what skull goes to what mammal.
We also play lots of games, lots of educational games. We try to make them educational.
It's called Learn One, Teach One.
Each One Teach One is one of my favorite, where
Your ranger teaches you about a plant.
the kids become an expert on something in the forest.
Another person in your group comes down and you teach them about that, and then the teacher teaches them about a plant. We just keep doing that, and then you at least get 2 times going around like that. It's really fun.
You probably see like chipmunks and stuff. You don't exactly see bears and stuff walking around unless you're awake in the morning.
The teacher shows a tree, and the tree has scratches from a bear, a baby bear, she said.
Some of these kids, you can tell, have never seen this before, and just the look on their faces when they see a butterfly or a moth or a squirrel or a chipmunk, you know, and even a deer, you know, they're just like amazed.
I think I'm going to remember the lake a lot because I've never seen a lake that's this green.
I had one kid that wasn't going to come, was really nervous, didn't want to stay away from home, and he is having the time of his life.
We hike throughout all day, and then at night, lights out at 9:30, but we like having pillow fights.
You get tired, but it's worth it.
As the chaperones, we're each assigned a room, so I'm sleeping with 2 other chaperones, and we're positioned in the dorms so that we can keep an eye on them, listen to them, make sure they're not getting out of hand, and going to sleep on time.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
they all really think it's a wonderful experience. And it's nice to do it at the first part of the year, I think, for a class, because they've gone through a sort of a common adventure together, and it does bind them together and make them much more social in the first place.
Their attention span is very limited, so being able to come out here and dig through the dirt and play with the ice and see the glacier makes a big difference, and they're going to remember that when they actually do it versus just listening to me tell them.
It is really, really fun, and any chance you get, you gotta come down here.
I love being outside, so it's great to have my job be, being outside with the kids. Eyes on me, guys.